Hi Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Carol and this is a channel of my cross stitch journey. My apology, I will be looking down a lot since I have my notes just to make sure I get everything covered. And sorry for being awkward. This is my first video and it is really out of my comfort zone, so my apology. Okay, I have been married to my husband for almost 19 years and we have a 6-year-old daughter which I call Miss Sassy. My stitching background, I have been stitching on and off for about a little over 20 years. It was introduced by one of my good friends in college, and ever since then I've been hooked. Anytime I can sit down and stitch, I stitch. Prior to 2008, I have not kept any of my pieces. I probably have lost it or given it away. I just don't have anything. And prior to 2018, I have not FFO'd any of my pieces, but thanks to Flosstube, I get to finish them and put them out on display. I am a seasonal stitcher and I stitch in season. I am currently stitching winter stuff, which I will show you later on. I stitched in 20 count Lugana that I coffee tea dye. Thanks to the tutorial of Priscilla and Chelsea in the Real Housewife of Cross Stitch. Hi ladies. I use Pat Carson needles size 26 and I stitch in hand. I tried stitching with a hoop and I just can't get a good enough grip on it, hence I don't bother. Since this is a hobby, I just don't want to make it too hard for myself. I like fancy floss. All of my pieces have fancy floss on it and I tend to change colors on my pieces. You'll see later on. Stitchy spots. I have 3 spots. First is here in my dining table. This is where I get good lighting from in my house. So this is where you would find me mostly stitching. I also use my hot light, but second one is my living room. I have a gliding chair in the corner, so I stitch there if there's lighting and if I'm hanging out with my husband and daughter. Third, and would be probably the last spot, is my car when I'm waiting for my daughter to get dismissed from school in the car line. Okay. Next stop is finishes or FFOs. First off, we'll do previous finishes since it's still winter and my winter pieces are still out. So that's what I'll be showing you guys. First stop is Winter ABCs by Little House Needlework. I had changed it to a more wintry theme because it's mostly charted with whites and reds. I stitched it on a blue 28 count Lugana ice blue that I bought at 123 Stitch. Finish it off with a bow and I put the snowman and snowflakes and I put it in a shutter. I personified it. Side note, this isn't a shutter. The original shutter I bought was a little too short for this piece, so I had to make a second trip in the store to find something. This is actually a coat, and it's like this, and I just took off the hooks and repurposed it. So, oops. So this is the first one. Oh, sorry if I'll be in and out of the screen. Next one is Sal with Priscilla and Chelsea. This is the Forest Snowfall by Country Cottage Needleworks. Again, I changed the floss to a more wintry vibe. The house was charted for a brown, and the letters was also a brown, I believe. I used 28 count Lugana in the Whisper, which is a gray. I used a window and just top it off with a bow and a little bit of greenery. So that's my second one. Next is Seasonal Celebrations Winter by Country Cottage Needlework. I changed the floss to more vibrant because it is charted to a little bit muted blues and green, so I changed it, and I didn't stitch the bottom part because it was just words and I just wanted the top. So, and if you can see, I put ruffles on the edge. This is my first attempt on ruffles, and as you can tell, I need a lot of practice. That's next one is A Year in Chalk by Hands On Design. This is the January. It is stitched in coffee dyed 20 cut Lugana. I changed the colors. It's blues and chalk, and I just finish it with a simple clipboard frame, and this is interchangeable. So washer and magnet. So that's it. This is another hands-on design, Ready Set Snow. Change the colors. It's a theme on me, changing colors. To blues, this was charted for reds, I believe, and finish it with a chicken wire frame that I bought in AC Moore, and I just put a little bit of greenery on top with a snowflake bud on the middle, and it's just propped up with a easel on display. This one is another hands-on design, which is A Year in Celebrations. This is the February one. Just finish it on a pedestal clip, and just put a ribbon to hang it from, and then I put a ribbon in the background. I changed the colors inside the heart because I didn't like the brown. So, but yeah, this is February. Last one for my previous finishes. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Lovely Home. Just a simple frame with galvanized backing and just a bow with covered button, the same fabric I use as a backing. And this was charted for pinks, and I changed it to reds and blue house. So, okay. That is the last of my previous finishes. And then up to the recent finishes. I have two. First is this one. This is Baby It's Cold Outside by Heartstrings Samplery Beth Twist. It is charted for reds and brown, and because I want it to be winter, I changed it to all blues. So I finish it with just gingham blue and white fabric and put it on a enamel tray that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then just put a little greenery on the side and simple. I wasn't sure when I changed the color on this one, but because the house was a little, it was supposed to be a barn and old, but I'm glad I did and I love it. So, oh, and this is in remembrance of Leanne from Floss and Floss. And the last one of my finishes is this one. This is, oops, sorry, it's a little crooked. This is Simply Winter by the Drawn Thread. I changed the house because it was charted for green and I didn't want it, so I changed it to gray. The chart originally has letters, the alphabet in here, but I'd done the summer and I only did the house and the trees, so I wanted to have the same finishes as all of the series. So, and I just put a bow with a covered button on top, and this is a bird cage or a lantern, I guess, that I bought in AC Moore. So, oh, and I used a gray and white ticking fabric for backing. So, okay, and that is it for all my finishes. Next up is my whips. Start with this one, which is, sorry for the noises. This is This is the American Farmhouse by the Scarlet House, and I mainly stitch this on Saturdays for Stars and Stripes, and this is my progress. I have changed the barn. It is charted for brown, and I changed it to red. So that is my progress on this one. Next one is my fall Friday stitching, and it's the Little House Needleworks Pumpkins for Sale. And this is my, this is my progress, and I'm getting close to finish. So I changed the colors, as you can see. So next one is my Santa Sunday. Which is the Christmas garden from Blackbird Designs in the book Home for the Holidays. I'm getting close to finish on this one as well. All I need to do is the words on the bottom and finish the red flowers on the border. So this is a Stitch Mania piece that I did last year. I did the Monogamania, and I stitched for it for 31 days straight. And my goal is to finish it before Stitch Mania this year. And I think I can do it. Last on my whips is my focus piece, which is the big snowman. It's the All Bundled Up by Brenda Gervais with Dye Needle and Thread. And this is my progress. Again, I changed his scarf to blue. So, but he's big, but I am trying to get him finished. So, and I'm loving stitching him. So those are my whips, and that it is for today, I guess. Thank you for everyone that's hanging out the whole time. Thank you for the views. This is really nerve-wracking. This is really very out of my comfort zone, but I've been meaning to try to do Flosstube, and I guess now's a better time. I hope to do this every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how many updates I have or anything new I can show, and also if life permits. I post on my Instagram, My Life with Miss Sassy, on a regular basis. Any updates on my cross stitch pieces, or anytime I finish, or FFO, anything, it's posted there. All my floss change, I post it there. So if you guys have any question regarding those changes I made, just looking on my Instagram. Thank you. Again, like I said, I hope to do this every 2 to 3 weeks, and share with you guys everything. Again, sorry for the awkwardness. I hope to get better as I do more and more videos. And thank you, and happy stitching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.